What's up, YouTube? Local D class back with a new video. As you can see here, we got the pipe off of my KTM, and I'm gonna be polishing this turd up today. Let's get into it. Here's what we're working with, a little better view of it. The top is just cooked. What goes into the silencer is cooked. So we got some work to do. Here's the good side of the pipe, if you would call it that. These dents, I don't have like a pressure thing to put the air through it and then heat them up, get them out, but whatever. It's a pipe, it's gonna get used, it's fine. I wasn't gonna do it to them, but I'm also gonna throw in the silencer and get this thing good too, because it's pretty bad too. All right, guys, so we got our air tool with the polisher on it, but I think I might just gonna put it in the drill. So you need polishing stuff with your compounds and the pad, Scotch-Brite to get all of this like just nastiness off of it, you know? Get that stuff off with Scotch-Brite and then wipe it down. I don't know, I just have Goo Gone, dude. You can use whatever. Wipe it down with a microfiber. And then that's when we'll go in with the polish, either using this with the air compressor or putting that in the drill. And then using the compounds to get this done. Step one, Scotch-Brite and all of the poopy parts, like at the end where it connects, here and there. Scotch-Brite that stuff right off. It'll be hard, you're gonna need some elbow grease, but so be it. You own a dirt bike. Just from Scotch-Brite alone, look how revived this thing is. It literally took me not even 2 minutes. So much better. Now we're gonna run up this stuff. Actually, since it's winter and I'm going over the top with this, I'm gonna run this. Just run the Scotch-Brite all around this, just hand patting it. And then I'm gonna wait on this. All right, guys, another 30 seconds and that thing is looking 10 times better. Now we're gonna go to the pipe, clean up the ends, and go from there. Guys, the buildup on this is so bad that I just like, especially on the front here, I guess the back, it's bad, but I got a little bit of it off, but man, this stuff ain't coming, so. Haven't touched that side yet, but this stuff is just not coming, so I'm gonna try to wire brush, because the actual metal, even if it's wire brushed, it would still look better than this poop, so we're gonna try a wire brush. After putting your absolute blood, sweat, and tears into this thing with the wire brush, you'll get it off, but oh my, dude. It's about 40 degrees in Green Bay, and I'm sweating from doing this. Now we're gonna move to the end of the pipe where it connects to the silencer, get that cleaned up, and yeah, go from there. Okay guys, I did the best I could with this end. Still some on there, but I'm done with putting maximum effort with that wire brush, but got a decent amount of it. And now we're gonna move to polish. I'm gonna wipe everything down before I polish it up though, so take the Goo Gone, take the micro, and wipe everything off. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna do the, where is it? The pad and the drill with the white compound, because that's what it says for steel. And the red is for polishing and enhancing the color of gold, silver, and platinum, which is neither of this is steel. So it already looks pretty good after the wipe down. Pretty mirror right now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to work out some of these scratches, would be cool. And yeah, then we'll move to the silencer. So I'm gonna do the pipe first on this one. Like I said, this and the drill, white compound, read the thing to let you know what compound you should be using. And pipes are like 9 times out of 10 made out of steel. Unless you've got a 4-stroke, then it might be aluminum. So let's get into that. Okay, so put in the white compound, spin it up. Let the compound get all over there. This thing is years old, it's just fraying apart. Okay guys, we got some compound on there. Come close. Yep. And now I'm just gonna go in lines. I don't really know, I'm just gonna try it and who knows what will happen. All right guys, I also grabbed some of this aluminum wheel cleaner, which I know it's not aluminum, it's steel, but it helps. So this is what it looks like before I wipe it off with the microfiber, and I'll show you after. Okay, this actually turned out way better than I even expected. So yeah, first off, I took the white compound, ran that. I ran everything the same way, so the scratches from the buffing pad, if it does scratch, it'll be the same way, you know what I mean? So I ran everything like this with the shape of the pipe, and then I sprayed the aluminum cleaner on there and then just let it sit on there for a second, then ran the pad over there again, and then after the microfiber wipe, everything looks amazing. So yeah, do that to the rest of the pipe and then we'll show you after. This is before the aluminum polish and the wipe down, so it'll still be kind of like dirty, like muggy looking kinda, and then you just hit it with one of these just like that, and just let it come down the pipe, and then hit her again, and then it's still gonna kind of look like crap compared to after over here. Don't mind the fingerprints and a little bit of polish on it right now, overspray stuff. But yeah, then wipe it down with the microfiber. All right guys, it doesn't look as money as this does, but it's still pretty good. It's hard to tell like the mirror on it. There it is. And now we'll go to the part that actually matters, and that's the good side. So flip it around and same process. All right guys, this is turning out pretty lovely. Pretty lovely. The only thing that sucks about when you polish it up is it really pops those dents out. But yeah, under the light, super scratched though for sure, which is gonna be hard as hell to get out, but I'm not too worried about that because I'm gonna drop my bike more. It's gonna happen. You fall when you're at a dirt bike. But the top is looking really good. And the outside is already scratched from falling, so. But yeah, looking pretty sweet. All right guys, pipe is done. After I do the silencer, I'm gonna wash my hands and get a new microfiber because that one's getting dirty, and then give it a final wipe down, but it's pretty done. Looking pretty freaking good, other than these smudge prints on it from my dirty hands. But yeah, it's looking pretty great guys. So yeah, run some more compound onto the pad, onto the drill. Hit this whole silencer, at least here to probably the tip too. And then run the aluminum polish on it. And then spin the wheel on the aluminum polish a little bit, wipe it down, and then get this knocked out, and then show the final product. All right guys, it definitely looks better, but it still looks kind of poopy to my eye, so I'm gonna do another layer of polish on this one. All right guys, this is looking pretty sweet. It ain't like mirrored, but I ran Scotch-Brite on this thing before, so I don't think I'm gonna get those scratches out. I mean, if I ran 8 passes, but I've been working too hard on this, so. This looks really good, I think, for now. And this is obviously from crashing in rocks, so that's gonna be a pain to get out, but it is what it is. I'm gonna wrap this up, clean up, and yeah. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more videos to come over the winter of doing, I don't know, I'm doing my sprocket, my chains. Probably just gonna bring my tires to somebody because that saves me so much headache. And yeah, that's about it. that's how to polish your pipe and silencer like a local D-Class Pro. So, pretty simple stuff, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe.